Hi guys, and welcome to another video. In this video, we're going to look at how to rationalize the denominator. I hope you've watched my other videos, and that way you will get a better understanding on how to use surds. Now, let's start with this fraction here. We have root 3 over root 7. To rationalize the denominator, we times the fraction by the denominator. So this becomes root 3 over root 7 multiplied by root 7 over root 7. To start off, let's multiply root 3 by root 7. If you've watched my previous video, you should know how to multiply surds. All we do is multiply what's in the root and then put that answer into another root. So we have 3 times 7 giving us 21, and we put that inside of a root, giving us root 21. Here we have root 7 times root 7. So all we do is multiply it as usual. We have root 49 as 7 times 7 is 49. And 49 is a squared number, so it can be simplified to 7. And our answer is root 21 over 7. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that if you times the same root by itself, you actually get the number that's inside of the root. And we see that happening here. Root 7 times root 7 gave us 7. Moving on, let's look at this fraction. This is slightly more complicated as it's binomial. And we need to remember that if it has a plus here between the surd and another number, we switch it around. So in this case, it will become plus to a minus. That means we get 4 times 3 minus root 2 over 3 minus root 2. We begin, like before, multiplying the top. This gives us 4, and in brackets, 3 minus root 2. We then come here. Now, you may do the grid method, as I like to call it, or FOIL. I'm going to do the grid method, which is what I normally use. Here we have 3 plus root 2, and we multiply that with 3 minus root 2. We do 3 times 3, giving us 9. We do 3 times root 2, giving us 3 root 2. We do 3 times minus root 2, and because it's minus, we get minus 3 root 2. And we do minus root 2 times root 2. If we remember from here, that means root 2 times root 2 gives us 2. And remember, this one is minus, so our answer is minus 2. So in the bottom of our fraction, we should get 9 plus 3 root 2 minus 3 root 2 minus 2. Because this is 9 plus 3 root 2 minus 3 root 2, these two cancel each other out. So we can get rid of that from the bottom as the denominator. That way, we are left with 9 minus 2. We can now expand the top bracket. So we just do 4 times 3, giving us 12. And then 4 times root 2 minus root 2, remember. So it would be 12 minus 4 root 2. We then have 9 minus 2, which we should know is equal to 7. So our answer from 4 over 3 plus root 2 multiplied by 3 minus root 2 over 3 minus root 2 gives us this. And when this is simplified, we are given 12 minus 4 root 2 over 7. That is our final answer. Now that you know how to rationalize the denominator, have a go at these two questions. Pause the video and come back. Welcome back. For our first question, we have 7 over 4 root 3. This is not binomial, as there isn't a plus or a minus in the denominator. And for that reason, we multiply the top and bottom by the surd. So we have 7 over 4 root 3 multiplied by root 3 over root 3. We do 7 multiplied by root 3, and that gives us 7 root 3. And we then do root 3 times root 3 giving us 3, and 3 times 4 is just 12. So our answer is 7 root 3 over 12. For our next one, this is binomial, as we have a plus here. So what we do is 4 over 5 plus root 3 multiplied by 5 minus root 3 over 5 minus root 3. We multiply the top first, so we get 4, and in brackets 5 minus root 3. And we get that all over 5 plus root 3 multiplied by 5 minus root 3. You can use FOIL or the grid method. So we have 5 plus root 3 and 5 minus root 3. What I'm showing you now is known as the grid method. We do 5 times 5, giving us 25. We do 5 times root 3, giving us 5 root 3. And we do 5 times minus root 3, giving us minus 5 root 3. We then have minus root 3 times root 3. And root 3 times root 3 is 3, and it's minus, so we get minus 3. The minus 5 root 3 and the plus 5 root 3 cancel each other out to equal 0. And now we're left with 25 minus 3. So that leaves us with just 22. We can then expand the bracket on top, so we get 4 times 5 and 4 times minus root 3. So that leaves us with 20 minus 4 root 3. And that's all over 22. Now remember to always simplify a fraction. So here we can simplify this by a factor of 2. That leaves us with 10 minus 2 root 3 all over 11. Hopefully you found this video useful and interesting. I want you to make sure that you check out the other videos on HKN Studypedia. Thanks for watching and have a good day.